Natalie and welcome back to my channel, or if you are stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for clicking on this video. For today, I am going to be decorating our Christmas tree in our main living room. It is a 9-foot pre-lit tree I got from Menards a couple years ago. I'm really happy with this tree. It is not a completely full tree, but it's not super sparse. As you can see, there are some holes and gaps in there. So if I want to take it more minimalistic, I can do so and just leave it as is. However, this year I am going to be adding a few of these picks in. I got from Hobby Lobby, and this is just going to be filler to fill in those gaps to make it look more full. I do like these because they have different kinds of pine needles in here, so it makes it look a little more realistic. So I'm going to get started with filling in the gaps with these picks. Alright, so I have all my totes up here in the living room that I use to decorate this tree and our dining room trees. There's 2 dining room trees that I will be sharing with you in a separate video, but I am not able to find my ribbon. So I'm just going to start with the ornaments, and then when I do come across the ribbon, because I will at some point when I'm decorating the house, I will fill that in at that time. So that's just how it's gonna have to go for right now. Okay, so it's been a few days, quite a few days actually, but I did get to town and I got some ribbon because I never have come across the ribbon that I had used last year. So at Walmart I got this stuff. So it's got a little design in it and really pretty. And then at Hobby Lobby I just picked up some basic gold. And then I also picked up this red ribbon. So I am going to start by working on the top of the tree. I do not have a traditional topper. I'm just going to use the ribbon, going to make some bows. I don't have my green wire, so I don't know how that's going to work or how I'm going to fasten it, but I will work on it. If anything, I'll just maybe use the branches up there to hold them in place, or some twist ties. Anyways, and then I'm also going to add some picks as well. Some of the picks that I'm going to use throughout the rest of the tree. So I'm going to start with that. Okay, so I just made a bow and I put the 2 ribbon together, and then I fastened it with some twist ties in like a yellow color. And I'm just gonna prop it up in here, try to secure it as best I can. Alright, I think that looks okay, and then I'm gonna add maybe some red bows, I'm not sure. Okay. So instead of using one long strand of ribbon, I decided this year I am going to cut these into little strips and then just place them in the tree like they're popping out or weaving in and out. So far I am liking the way this looks, but yeah, I will show you kind of how I am doing this. So right now I'm just working with the gold ribbon. I have the patterned ribbon and then the plain ribbon. So I'm just kind of tucking it in like that, and then I'm going to put ornaments in around them as well as the picks. So I think it'll look good once it's all complete. And I don't mind if like maybe a tail hangs out or something. That's fine too. ribbon tucked in. I feel at this point I could probably do more. However, I am going to just move on with the ornaments. I only have a little bit of ribbon left, so I just want to see what it looks like with more ornaments, and then at the end, if I decide it needs a little more ribbon, I will add some at that time. I set the ornaments out on my coffee table, the ones I want to use, and then the rest are over here in this tote. And this tote I have just a bunch of little picks, so I'm going to start with these bigger ones first and then add in these medium-sized ones. Here it is with some of the ornaments on, and this is what I have left over. And now I am second guessing these little white furries. I'm not sure if I want to use those on this tree. I have these left, but I'm going to go in with these picks and kind of fill in some spaces between the bulbs before I continue adding more. Okay, so here it is with all the ornaments, like the globe ornaments on. I am debating on going in with some traditional ornaments. One thing I completely forgot was to add my poinsettias. I always, every year, add them, and they're sitting in a tote, actually just right there, and I completely forgot to add them. I think it's too late, because those take up so much space. So I'm gonna forget it for this year for this tree. I still have the tree in the family room to decorate. We'll see. We'll see. It's a really small 6-foot tree. But anyways, so for the rest of this one, I'm gonna add in some picks, and then I will revisit the topic of adding in some traditional ornaments. I don't have too many, so it might work. It might not. We'll just have to see. I only have 4 left of these. I grabbed like 6 more yesterday, but 2 are in the top of the tree. However, I do have this garland, and I stole one out of that side over there. Look at Lola sleeping. So pretty. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna take that garland down and put it on the mantle, so I may steal those. Okay, here is, I don't know. In person, I think it looks really good. However, now looking through the camera, I am thinking it's missing something. So I am going to pull out my poinsettias and stick just a few in here and there and see if that does the trick. If not, I can just pull them out. Just a few poinsettias and oh my gosh, yep, that was the right decision to do. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's perfect. I still have a tote pretty full. This is the tote and it's like, yeah, it's over half full, but I don't know. I just don't want to overcrowd the tree, but I think she's beautiful. Every year I do a different tree and every year I say this one's my favorite, but I don't know. This one is one of my favorites. But the only thing is, I am just realizing my tree skirt is white. I have absolutely no white on this tree. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have a felt red one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to dig in my tree skirt tote and hopefully I can find that. I don't see it as I'm looking around. It could still be downstairs though. So I'm gonna vacuum up this mess and then put both tree skirts down and see which one looks better. Okay, I have not found the tree skirt yet, but just when I started looking for it, I found a bag of these red frosted berry picks. I don't know if I should add them though, because it might be too much. I think I'm gonna try sneak a few in. I think, let me see, I have one, oh gosh. I have a good dozen in here, so I'm gonna try put these in and then I will continue looking for the tree skirt tote. All right, so I put those picks in and actually it works. I think it looks fabulous. You can see one right here. Yeah, they look great. I only used like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, 6. And then I put 2 more at the topper. So now this tree skirt, I absolutely love it. However, I am not feeling the vibe this year with the red and gold that I have going on. So I'm gonna leave it for now and I'm gonna think of something else. I don't have any more tree collars. And the other red felt tree skirt I can't find at the moment. So we'll just let it be and then continue decorating the rest of the room. Go in with these pillows. Excuse my voice. Now my grandma made these. Wow, okay, my dogs are running around. I just came in from outside. They're trying to warm up. But my grandma made these years ago. I'm thinking in the 60s. So I'm just gonna place these on the love seat as well. I may end up moving them to a different spot later or separating them out. But yeah. So this holiday season, I decided to keep the pillows to a minimum. We use this living room quite a bit and we end up shoving all the other pillows onto one of the other love seats. So I am being practical this year. And as far as my end tables go, I have changed them up quite a bit. So I'm not going to spend too much time showing you what they look like now. You will see how everything turned out during my home tour coming up very soon. This runner I got from Kirkland's, and yes, my husband reminds me all the time, you need to cut tags off of things. I have a horrible habit of not doing that. As far as the coffee table goes, this stayed the same. I have not changed this up at all. So for these bookshelves, I kept most of them the same. I ended up just changing out 2 shelves to make them more Christmassy. So here is how the living room turned out this year. I am super happy with it. It is very cozy, relaxing space we can hang out in as a family. I have made a few changes that you can see here in some of these clips, but you'll also see in more detail on my home tour. Now, as far as the tree skirt goes, I did end up finding this champagne colored material that I put on top of the white tree skirt, and it worked out, but now I have a ton of presents under there, so I guess I shouldn't have been so fussy about the tree skirt being white because you can't even see it anymore. So that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys back here in my next video, which will be continuing decorating for Christmas. In the meantime, I hope you guys have fun decorating your homes. If you have not finished like me, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you all back here for my next video. Bye guys.